Hey folks, all doing? Hero of None here with your Mundus Minute on March 18th, 2022. ESO news, luxury merchant, and gold merchant stuff, all in a few minutes. So first up in the news. Well, rejoice! Ascending Tide DLC and Update 33 are now here for PC. I believe console should be getting it here in a few weeks, but for PC folks, right now you're going to be able to get into the 2 new DLC dungeons with 8 new item sets, new collectibles, furnishing dyes, and achievements and titles. I will mention that one of the new sets out there is pretty good for tanks, and one of the new monster helms are pretty good for tanks as well. So a lot of people are trying to go after that. For everyone that doesn't want to go into the dungeon, or maybe doesn't have ESO Plus to get into it, Update 33 also brought a few new changes as well that everyone else is enjoying or disparaging over, depending on what your viewpoint is. First up, account-wide achievements is live for everyone. Kind of controversial on that one. 6 new PvP item sets are out that a lot of people are looking forward to. New PvP outfit styles, new furnishings. Deconstruction Assistant will be available on the end of the month. And new multi-rider mounts will be available sometime after, but before the next chapter or for High Isle. Don't know when. But for now, all those things are coming and are here already for PC and Mac. For console folks, just wait a few weeks. It'll be on your side soon too. Also, going on right now is the Explorer Celebration event. During this time, you're going to be able to get double experience, double gold, double rewards from your surveys and harvest nodes, and all the other good stuff with that. Basically, it's like an event, but doesn't have any tickets associated with it. But it's a good time to grind up your characters right now, especially before the next chapter, and have a little bit of fun with it too. Now, let's take a look at the luxury merchant and the golden merchant for this week. So first up on the luxury merchant, a bunch of orc themed items here from Orsinium. So if you've done the Orsinium questline, you probably recognize a lot of these. If you haven't, well, I do recommend it. It's a nice DLC, and I think it was one of the first that ESO came out with. But a nice sarcophagus and a couple sigils going over the various clans. Also on the golden merchant here, Swamp Rider's rings for 150k. Add 600 damage and spell damage to your poison and disease abilities. Not necessarily too bad. I'd probably say maybe pick this up if you're going to try doing a disease poison build. Kind of rare these days though. Also 150k, Vanessa's ring. After completing a fully charged heavy attack, you gain major mending for 5 seconds, increasing healing done by 60%. This duration is increased each rank of restoration passive of Essence Drain when using your restoration staff. Probably skip this one. I don't know any healers that really use this. But I do know one set that healers do use, and it is Spell Power Cure. When you overheal yourself or an ally, you give them major cures for 5 seconds, increasing your weapon damage and spell damage by 430. So yeah, this is pretty meta right here. If you're ever running trials, at least somebody in your group should be running this. If you have ESO Plus though, White Gold Tower is pretty easy to run. If you don't have ESO Plus and you have like only a few days when they do give ESO Plus out free for people, which does happen like yearly, maybe bi-yearly, maybe you want to pick this up now. That way you don't have to do as much grinding. Also for 250k, Automaton's ring. On its 5-piece bonus, adds 400 weapon damage and spell damage to your physical and bleed damage abilities. Probably say this isn't as good as the Swamp Rider's ring. It's only 400 damage, and there's other sets out there that can give you plus 400 weapon and spell damage without having the restriction just to physical or bleed damage abilities. For 100k, you can also get Maut in the Infernals guys. This is I'd probably say this is a pretty meta set for certain DPS builds, both PvP and PvE. However, the dungeon you can run it in is a lot easier than almost any other ones out there, so probably run Banished Cells 2 a lot and just get it. Also, you can get Shadowrun's guys, which also summons the clan fear, a little bit more tanky. Not a whole lot of folks use it. You can get this out of Banish Souls 1. Both of these are pretty easy to get. I would just skip this, not even bother. Also, a reminder to folks, if you want to get the Luxury Merchant, it is right here inside of the Hollow City, inside Cold Harbor. If you don't have it, if you can't get up here, maybe ask a guildmate or just ask in zone for somebody to give you a quick teleport in a group. And for those who don't know where the Golden Merchant is, it is right here inside Cyrodiil if you're on AD side. If you're on the Alliance's side, well, I hate you and I don't want to tell you, but you have it on your blocks as well. So I believe for EP, it's somewhere down in here. Oh, sorry, this up in this side here. And for DC, folks, it should be up in here. Now, follow me on YouTube and Twitter at Hero of None, as well as on Twitch. I'll stream every night except for currently Mondays and Thursdays. Also catch ESO content there and other good games. Anyway, I'll see you all in Tamriel.